What are the key questions to ask a video production company before working with them? What's up, everyone? I'm Mark Pasternak. Welcome to this channel. I'm the CEO and founder of MP Pro, where our mission at MP Pro, our mission at this channel, if you haven't been here yet, is to make video easy. Period. We've been doing this for over a decade, and we've recognized that video can be very complicated. It can be overwhelming. There's so many steps to it. There's so many different ways to do it. And there's so many wrong ways to do it too, right? And so this channel is all about talking through how to make video easy. And we address it from every side, from a DIY video to user-generated content to hiring a production company, all the way up to building an internal video department in your company, okay? So today, we've got a really good question that we've gotten all the time. All the time. Even when we've given a proposal to a client or when we first meet a prospective client at an event, online, anything like that. And the question is, what are the key questions to ask a video production company before working with them? I think it's very valid. Not to say there's bad video production companies out there, but not all video production companies are made the same, right? Not all of them have the same mindset. It doesn't mean that they're bad, but it is the responsibility of you who are going to hire a video production company to understand what exactly is it that you're looking for. And then how do you vet, right? How do you qualify different types of video production companies to best suit the needs of your business, right? So obviously there's a lot of questions, but I'm going to address the top ones that I think will really help you decide how to pick the right video production company for your business. Number one is your business objectives, right? What are you trying to achieve from this video? Is it a sales video? Is it a culture video? Is it a brand video? Is it a training video? Really understanding what type of video is this and what's the goal that you want to achieve. Because there are so many great video production companies out there, right? But each one has a niche. Each one has a specialty. Each one has specific experience in a specific area, right? So if you're looking for training videos and onboarding videos and you go hire a company that specializes in TV commercials, you're probably not going to get the result that you're looking for, right? You might, but it's not aligned with the objectives that you're trying to achieve. So when you're looking, the first step, when you're looking to hire the right video production partner is to look at their resume, look at their portfolio, look at the clients that they've worked with, and look at their case studies. If recruitment, onboarding, training is what you're looking for, make sure that the companies that you're getting proposals from have experience in that area, right? And I know that seems so simplistic, but we've just seen it time and time again where as a small business, which most video production companies are, most of them will take on any work they can get. I don't blame them. They have to survive too, right? But what we've realized after a decade of doing this is we don't just take on anyone. We take on the people that we know we can create a very, very big impact with, right? That we can partner with and really make the change that they're looking to make. So that's number one. I would say like rule number one is look at your objectives and look at the type of video that you want to make. And then look for the production company that has done that time and time and time again with clients who are similar as you, whether that's similar size, similar industry. Because when you go work with those types of partners, they're already going to know. They're going to know the best practices. They are going to know what type of video they should create for you. They're going to know how to expedite and achieve those business objectives that you have, those KPIs that your role is based on, right? So number two, great. You find multiple companies that do recruitment, training, onboarding, the whole nine. Next is one that I really think people look past a lot, and that's personality trait, right? Because what I think about from where I am, because for the first 5 years of my business, I ran an agency, very much like Mad Men, and employees, multiple states, the whole nine. We served everyone and anyone, but we had no specialty. We had no niche. Everyone was stressed out. There was no systems. There was no process. There was no specific industry that we served. So it ended, we got to this point where I just shut the whole business down because it was just toxic. It was terrible for everyone, right? And that year that I shut it down, I made a commitment to myself that I wouldn't work with anyone who I didn't align on values with, right? And that seems like a pretty big deal. But what I realized is that when you align on personality, when you align on values, the product becomes so much better than you could ever imagine. Here's the deal, especially if it's not just a one-off project. You're going to be spending so much of your time with that vendor, with that video production partner, right? You better like them, because we all have to go home at night. Sure, some of us have kids, some of us have a partner, maybe, you don't have anyone, that's fine, whatever, no judgment and any of it, but we are influenced by the people that we work with in our jobs and in our business. And even though it's a personal thing, it affects the business in its entirety, even if it's an enterprise, even if it's, a corporation, especially if it's a small business. So rule number 2 is find the personality trait that you align with. Find the mission, the vision, the values that you align with, and hire that company. And then the last one. The last one, I think, is the hardest in a way, because it's understanding, what do you want out of this video production company? Is it simply creative? Is it simply like, exactly the objectives you're going for, the targets, the KPIs, and you just need a really great producer, director to create this amazingly creative video? Or do you have all these different ideas? You know where you want to go, but you're not quite sure how to get there. And you need a company that can come in and clarify your objectives and clarify the roadmap to achieve what you want to achieve with your video content. Because those are two very different scenarios, and both are accurate, both are okay. But if you don't understand those, then the expectations going into working with a video production partner can be really good, or it can be really bad. And I've been on both sides of it. I'm not perfect. But now I understand the value that we bring to our clients is not just creative. It's not just video production, but it's really making sure that the objectives you have as your business tie directly to each piece of content that we're creating. And you know what? That's not a right fit for everyone. So we are not trying to serve everyone. But as somebody who's trying to figure out, how do I find the right video production vendor? It's really understanding what you want, what you need, your expectations, and being very clear with them up front and saying, hey, these are the goals that we want to accomplish with you. Is this something you think you can achieve and exceed? And if the answer is yes, boom, try them out. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but if you follow these 3 things, you're going to have a much higher chance of success in your position, your business, your outcomes, whatever it is that you want to achieve. So if you like this, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments, though, because I love discussing this, okay? If there's somebody, though, out there that wants to discuss this with me, let me know, and I'll have you on the next video. I love having conversations with other people. I love talking about this because, again, my goal is to make video easy for you at whatever level you're at. So the last thing, if you're one of those people who you're like, man, this is really great, but I've never done video, where do I start? We have a guide linked below that's 3 ways to create amazing videos on your phone. And I preach it all the time, but I'm going to say it again. If you want to start video, start on your phone, because this thing is made to make video easy, to literally shoot video and post it to any social media outlet. So start video on your phone because it's going to educate you. It's going to teach you. You're going to learn the ins and outs and the basics of video. So then when you go to hire somebody, you at least have a base knowledge. And so you can really figure out who is it that you want to work with. So whatever it is, if you like it, if you don't like it, let me know below. Let's talk about it, and we'll talk to you next week.